Well, hi there, gang. We got another card to do for our January class. So these would be the parts that you have. Now yours coming in the mail probably already came folded, okay? Because I don't have an envelope that would allow for that 11-inch piece. So we've got our 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece of fresh freesia. Okay, we're going to be stamping in fresh freesia. And I'm going to take your label, and I am pretty sure that I remembered to do that for all of you guys. If for some weird reason you do not have a label, please let me know and I will just pop it in an envelope and send it to you. All right, so we're going to just tip the flower a little tiny bit and aim for the middle of the label, like that. Okay, very pretty. Then I'm going to take the LuvINK&Stella, and I'm just going to follow those shading lines a little bit, because that will move the ink around a little bit, and if it doesn't, if it's not moving the ink, you can give it a little squeeze and pick up a little ink and just color a little bit of your flower. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to kind of follow those shading lines a little bit, like that. So you can leave some white. You just want to kind of add a little bit of color to those shadows and a little bit of sparkle. Okay. So we're just going to have a nice, pretty, shimmery flower. Maybe it's still got some dew on it from the morning, who knows. But we're going to add a little bit to that. Now if you use a blender pen, not your blends markers, but your blender pen, that definitely will move the ink. But you can add color with a LuvINK&Stella, kind of use it like a blender pen to color, and then you get the color and the shimmer, which is pretty fun. And because these are lighter on the outside, I don't want to add quite as much color. I want more of the shimmer, so I don't know if you can see, where I want it darker, I come in here where the ink is darker, but where I want it lighter, I come where it's already lighter, so I'm not adding quite as deep a color. Okay, so here I want to go a little darker along the edge, and then I'm just going to add a little bit like that. Okay. All right, so I'll give that darker spot a little bit of love there. Okay. We'll get a little bit of color here, and then we'll bring it out so that it's much lighter out here, but not white. Okay. So you're going to just clean up, just along the edge, just clean up your, okay, oops, I don't want to close that yet. We've got some more stamping to do. So this branch, oh, the flower is from Tasteful Textures or something like that. Tasteful Touches, something. Anyway, this is going to go right in the middle. And so what you want is your greenery or your leaves to kind of come out diagonally, but you want the stems to show under here. So you kind of want to eyeball that, and we're just going to kind of go here, and you can do one with just stamping off, then you'll have a much lighter branch kind of in the background for a little texture, but not overpowering. And then we'll kind of, okay, if that's here, that's good. And so then I want my other one down here. And I might even do a second full, nah, you know what, no. I chickened out. I was gonna do it, a second one full strength, and I just decided no. And there's a third generation, really light over there, okay? So just enough to give that a little interest in the background, okay? Now we're gonna pop that label up. Pop this up, okay? So pretty. This is a fun color. I'm glad we get another year of this one. There. Will be sad for me to say goodbye to Misty Moonlight and Cinnamon Cider. I've liked those very much. Okay, so we're just going to add that right there. Okay, then we have this piece for our greeting. Now I chose from Peaceful Moments, I chose the thank you. And you can use whatever color. Some people like to do another color, or I probably could try the fresh Freesia on there. I'm actually going to add the black. I'm going to bring in that neutral. I like black greetings, so I just want to put that there. Looks like my Memento pad might need to be re-inked as well. And then I'm going to put this here. Now I don't want to cut it too short, but I do want to do a little something to those ends because that's kind of boring. All right, so you could flag your ends. Okay, so you could do a little banner. You might want to cut it shorter first. I'm just testing the waters here and see what I like. There. So you could flag your ends. Kind of like that, but it's too far away, so I may have to redo that. Or you could just do a diagonal cut. Actually, that I think looks better. I like that better. And I am going to go in. So I'm going to have them going the same way, and I'm just going to take a smidge more off that side. And that way, I still see plenty of the leaves under the bottom. Okay. And now you don't have to do any dimensionals because this already has dimensionals. So you can just do a little adhesive in the middle. Stick to the middle because if you do the edges, it's going to want to fall down and stick down here. You don't want that. You just want it to stick up here on the label. So we'll cover up the bottom like that and give that a little press. And again, you could add some sparkle, more than just Wink of Stella. You could add some rhinestones. You could add the in-colored gems, a couple of those. Lots of options, okay? All right, thanks so much.